What if I tell you you can build your own Windows application without knowing coding? No programming, no experience. If you don't believe me, no problem. You just need to watch at least 3 minutes of this video and you will understand it's so simple. In this video, I'll show you step by step how to do that. Okay, first of all, what we are building. You can build whatever you want, like text-to-speech applications, calculators, AI script generators, and you can even create applications and upload it on Google Play Store, Microsoft Store, and whatever you want. So this is the application we are building today. As I said, this is just an example. You can create your own application. You just need to know only one thing: how to communicate with AI tools. I'll show you that as well, okay? So this is a simple but powerful image converter that we are building today, where you can upload an image, convert format, adjust quality, resize resolution. Finally, you can download the converted image. Okay, listen. Here is the interesting part. We are not going to write any code manually. So just open ChatGPT. See, this is the prompt I am using. Create an image converter web application with upload image option, preview image, drop down to select output format. So you should now have an idea of what we are going to create, right? You just have to clearly communicate or prompt to ChatGPT. Here is the important thing. Whatever prompt you are giving, at the end of the prompt, you should always add this line. Use HTML, CSS and JavaScript in one file. This line is very important, okay? So whatever app you are building, you can ask ChatGPT in the same way I prompted above. You just need to make changes based on what you are building, and ChatGPT will generate the full code for you. See, this is actually very fun and amazing to watch, right? You don't know coding, but a tool is working for you and giving you the entire code for an application. Crazy time we are living in, right? So this is our code. Don't worry if you don't understand any of this. You don't need to. We just copy this entire code, open Notepad on your PC, just paste the code here, that's it. Now go to File, Save As. This part is important. Whenever we save a file normally, it gets saved as .txt, right? But our app is HTML based, so we need to save it as .html. Done, save it. So here is our saved file, let's open it. As it is an HTML file, it will open in your browser. This is a web version of our application. The original application has not been created yet. This is just a web version, okay? We can just upload an image and test. Our image is a PNG file. We need to convert it into JPG. We created this application for that purpose only. We have multiple options to convert and we can choose JPG from here. Our image is PNG, we are selecting JPG. Here we can adjust the output image quality, but there is a small problem with the slider. As you can see, the slider is not going up to the 100% level. There is a glitch actually. Another problem that I found is there is no drag and drop function. You cannot add images just by dragging and dropping here. When you create applications or work on projects, certainly there will be problems or bugs. So the big question is, if you don't know coding, how do you fix these glitches or bugs? The answer is very simple. You just need to make ChatGPT understand what is the issue. Also, in our case, if I want adding some additional features, for example, let's say I want something cool like a background customization option, something nice in the background that looks good, and not just that, I need a dark mode as well. Additionally, I also want a blur control slider to adjust the background blur. Now I don't need to figure out how to code this. I just go back to ChatGPT and clearly explain my requirements. Again, just prompting, okay? Please make sure that you continue in the same conversation because ChatGPT has an idea of our application. Here, just explain our requirements and press enter. Now watch the magic. ChatGPT is fixing it for us. This is crazy, right? That's exactly why I requested you to watch at least 3 minutes of this video. Now copy this code, go back to our old code page, erase everything, paste the new code and just save it. Let's open our modified file. See, now we have a background image selection option. We can try that. Just click choose file and select an image. We can also adjust the blur, which gives a really cool look, right? Let's try another image. Very nice. Now we can try an image conversion. Choose file, select our input image, select the output format JPG, set the quality, select the desired resolution, click on convert, then press download. Our file is downloaded. The original file was around 11 MB and now it's only 3.18 MB and the resolution is 3000 x 2250, which we set earlier. We also have a dark mode. Everything is working perfectly. Congratulations! Now we have a fully working web tool. Now it's time for us to take it to the next level. Let's convert this web application into a real Windows application. For that, we use something called Electron. It's a program. This will help us to convert a website into a desktop application. Some famous applications like Visual Studio Code and Discord, these are built using Electron. Okay. For this, first of all, we need Node.js installed on our PC. To install Node.js, go to this link. I will add the link in the description. Make sure this dropdown is npm, then click on Windows Installer. We can install the downloaded program. Just press next, 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 and that's it. I'm not installing it here because I already have it installed on my PC. Okay, we need three things actually. First one is Node.js. We just installed it now, so that is completed. Second, our HTML file. We already created it before, so that is also completed. Third one, a project folder. This is missing, but this is very simple. Just create a project folder here. You can give it any name. Okay. Once done, move our HTML file into this project folder. Now open the project folder. To avoid confusion later, let's rename our HTML file to index.html. Now let's start the app creation process. For that, right click anywhere inside this folder. Select open in terminal. Please don't open command prompt separately, okay? Always open it from inside the project folder like I did, okay? Now run this command, npm init y, press enter. See, this creates a JSON file in our directory. Now we need to install Electron. For that, run this command, npm install Electron. I will provide all these commands in the description, no need to worry. Press enter, it may take a minute. You might see some warnings like this, you can ignore them. You will see some additional files in the directory. These are necessary to create our Windows application. You just need to follow my steps. Now we need to edit package.json. Right click on the file, select edit in Notepad. I'm just using Notepad++, but you can use normal Notepad as well, no issues. Find the line dev dependencies. Just above that line, remove everything and replace it with the code I provided. As I said, you can find all these codes in the description. The only things you need to change are the app name and description. Then press Ctrl+S to save the file. We are almost done. We need to create one more file, main.js. For that, right click, new, text document, rename it to main.js. Again, we need to make sure that we remove .txt from here. It should only main.js. Open main.js and replace everything with the code I provided in the description. Now one more time, inside the project folder, right click, open in terminal, run this command, npm start. This will open our application. So now we can confirm it's working. Our application is working. Now here is the final step. To package the app, run npm run package. Wait for a minute. Now you will see a new folder called dist. Open it. Open the subfolder. You will see an exe file with your app name. That is our Windows application. This is no longer a browser application. Now it's a desktop software. You can share it with your friends or anyone and they can simply open it on their PC. Right now this is just a portable application. I mean, you cannot install it. You can just open it and use. But imagine this. What if you could install it on your PC like a real software with a setup wizard, shortcuts, and all the professional feel? I mean, what if you could install it like a real software? If you would like to forward with that, we are using a program called NSIS. I'll show you how. We can download NSIS from the SourceForge page. Click download option. Let's install it. I have already installed it, so I'm skipping this part. Now normally, when creating an installer using NSIS, you would have to write a full script manually, defining install paths, files, shortcuts, uninstall logic, everything. But that can be a bit complicated, especially if you are just a beginner. So instead of writing all that scripts, we are going to use the NSIS script generator. This tool automatically creates the script for us in the background. We can download the tool from here. It will be downloaded as a zip file. Just extract it anywhere on your PC. Now we have the extracted files here. Let's open the tool. We can give a project name here, image converter application. If you are creating an application, you can give your app name here. Here we are giving some basic details such as app name image converter, Company name, I will give my channel name, TechMensLand. You can give anything you like. Website, you can leave it empty. Version, you can give any version you like. For example, if you enter 100, it will appear as version 1.0.0. Okay. Next, copyright. Again, you can give any name here. Description, this is just optional. If you want to give a description about your app, you can enter it here. Click next. Okay, this is the important part. Here we need to select our exe file. For that, click browse, navigate to the exe file we created, select it. For the add files option, click browse, go to your project folder, open dist, select the output folder, the one ending with x64. Okay, press OK. Make sure you put a tick mark here, include subdirectories, click next. Here, you can leave the default options or tick what you need in the application. Now click generate. It may take a minute. It's done. So where is the output? In the same script generator folder, you will see a new folder created. Open it, and here is your installer. Now you can share it with your friends, upload it to GitHub, or even publish it on Microsoft Store. You can install it like a real software on your PC, and you can uninstall it. You understand the concept, right? If you would like to upload it on Microsoft Store, that does require some extra steps. If you want a tutorial on that, let me know in the comments. I will try creating a video on that as well. That's it guys. If the video helped you even a little, consider subscribing. It genuinely supports the channel and keeps me making more videos like this. Thank you.